Hello, hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my fun and games in SnowRunner on hard mode. And today we're at day 34 here in Washington. We have finally managed to clear out all of the roadblocks and bridges and all that sort of thing in Selton River Mountains. So now we've got a pretty clear run through. Still a couple of nasty little bits where they can't just have you running on bitumen the whole way. So there's still a couple of nasty bits we have to negotiate each time, but we can't do anything about them. So we will just have to go through the detours and through those splashy water as we go. But today, I think the focus is going to be on trying to get that heavy trailer back for the Lifeline contract that we sort of started, I don't know, it seems like 10 or 12 days ago. But so it'll be some work in the Derry, and then we might hop in the Mack and bring the Chimera down to the service centre. So there's always things to do. So let's swoosh on over. We will see how we go. I'm sure we'll run out of time before we finish doing everything. But anyway, let's fire this guy up and take him back up and get his trailer. I don't think I'm actually going to do too much with the White Western Star today. We'll just leave him up here out of the way, and then we'll hop into the Derry Longhorn. See if we can get that over to the base of the dam, where we can then collect to the heavy trailer that we need to take back for the Lifeline contract. So I'm just going to reverse that so I'm off the road. Right. So if I look at the map, what we've got a bit of a traffic jam of trucks down here at the moment. So I've got the Derry here. We're going to take that and the Curtainside trailer. We're going to try and go backwards, I think, and then head off. We'll come up here, zoom, to get onto the main road. We'll then follow the main road, but turn off to the left here and drop off the, what's it called? This Curtainside trailer here to finish back to the construction site and pick up the heavy trailer that's hiding here to take back for Lifeline. How about that? So let's back to the construction site. Let's start with that highlighted. Oh yeah, get in the light Derry. Now, because we've got ourselves in a bit of a spot here, let's see if we can get ourselves out of this spot. A little bit messy, but we'll be right. Ooh, just missed it. Actually, how about for fuel? We're actually incredibly good for fuel, so I'm not going to bother. Alright, so let's go up the now opened up landslide. We should happily be able to get up here. Take this Curtainside trailer all the way to the construction site. I think there's a little bit of broken road somewhere up here, but I don't think it should be a problem. Ugh. Turning corners is a problem though. Alright, are we doing alright? I think we're doing alright. This is a little bit yucky here. That could be worse. Look at that, they cleared out the landslide. Oh, good. Up here past the White Western Star. And high as we go past. don't know what this place is here. A little picnic ground, I guess, or something. I don't know. I'm going to go around here to the left. I'm pretty sure this is all sealed and fine. Get us all the way down the bottom of the dam. Where we will be able to drop off our Curtainside trailer. We take a photo here, I guess, because at least we'll have finished something, so we probably should take a photo. Or we run the trailer there. How about a photo like that, so it'll be a bit preemptive as well of our next task. Okie dokie. That was easy enough. Have I made it too hard to get the trailer there? No. Hooray! I'd like to thank you for all your help. You've done a fine job. The trailer finally here. We can resume our work. A lot was hinging on those supplies. Oh, good. Okie doke. We do have a rather cute looking dam thing there too. Except that would be A block as opposed to B block. Rightio. But we're not going to do minding the fish. We're going to do a lifeline. But let's just change to lifeline and make sure that I have actually got the right thing. It only looks like it's the right thing, doesn't it? Coiled Tubing Semi-Trailer? Yep. And there's the little looking glass thing on it, so that's good. Right. Out of here. So I'm hoping that we are going to be able to take this without too much trouble all the way along the main road. We're just going to have to be a bit careful of burns and that sort of thing. We can put a big trailer on the back of us. And hopefully we aren't. Running high for a while, actually. Yeah, this thing's going to shoot in turning circle. It would help us save fuel a bit if we run him high, though we will be going quite a bit slower. That gets us crawling along at 6 litres a minute, or we can get a bit more of a wiggle on. Be running more like 14, so twice as much. But are we going twice as fast? I don't know. There's all our friends down there in the concrete plant. Yeah, so any time where we have to make a turn, we pretty much have to be in high gear. Any time we're just zooming along straight, we can be in auto. Oh wow, so putting in high gear is like slamming the brakes on when you're going quicker, I would say. So this part is the easy part. The only hard part is going to be the detour that we had a bit of fun and games with yesterday, to be honest. I'm just going to slow down here and fuel up from the Kodiak. Although we're going all the way, actually I won't do that. I'll leave the Kodiak with fuel in it. Because we're going all the way down to the damaged power tower. But that's almost taking us to the logistics centre. Where we will be able to refuel from the fuel carrier. Let me crack. Right, so here we are at the turn off. Now this is where it's going to get difficult. A little bit difficult. Right away. Just a bit worried about now turning back on ourselves. Because we're going to tip over. It's so close to tipping this thing over. I don't think that tree is going to be big enough to pull it either. We'll just have it there just in case it might help us. Just giving us a little bit of angle there, even though it hasn't pulled the tree over completely. So that was a good thing. We should be okay. Two minds as to whether we should try and dive over the top. Not. We had a bit of fun here with the White Western Star pulling a trail around here. Hoping to be okay with this one. Way wide now. Just to try and get that trailer back onto an even keel. And this is going to be fun. We've got no turn at all. Right, there we go. Oh my goodness. This thing I'm sure doesn't actually have wheels that steer. Just has front wheels that sort of just go wherever they're pushed. After much wiggling and wiggling around, we're fine. The rest of it now should be pretty straightforward. The water crossing's a bit yucky, but too bad. Wow. We're doing really well. We're going to get two things done in the first 20 minutes. To actually work out what I'm going to do next, because I've sort of done most of the things I wanted to focus on. I want to actually then look at the outstanding tasks and try and work out which ones it makes sense to do next, what we should wait till later, and all that sort of thing. the next thing we'll do is bring the Chimera down to the service centre. That will then mean that we've got the Chimera and we can take it back to the garage and set it up however we like. What's under the water here? A bit scary. Done well. Ooh. Almost premature there. We've done well. Get our coiled tubing semi-trailer to the spot. There we go. Now we've got a new pylon. Fantastic. Thanks to you. My efficiency is a gem. You better believe it. Okay. So actually, I think, yes, we'll run this guy down and refuel it. I don't have a huge amount of things immediately in mind for this one to do. I'll have to have a think about that. But first things first, we want to top up our fuel. Given that we bought the fuel trailer in here. Refuel, not low. Yep. Maybe even just pull over. Right. So you can just wait there. Meanwhile, Mack Defence and his new friend, the Chimera, we need to take it down to pretty much where we just were then. I did toy for an instant about wondering if I could actually turn that engine off. We'll just repair while we're here. See, where do I need to take this thing? Everyone's happily repaired. Fuel from the generator. Nice. Okay. So where does this maintenance trailer actually go? Not that one, of course. We know that. Transformer. Maintenance trailer. Ah. So he has to go, well, assuming it's this one. I wonder if there's any other maintenance trailer. Oh, that might be a bit dangerous. All right, we'll do it another time. No, I'm not going to preempt. First things first, let's just get this dude back where he belongs. Not that. We've got two options. We can either take him along this way, and then up, or we can come back and across and around the main road. I think we'll go the main road, but it means we have to do that rather nasty little side swipe there. Close on up. I think we should be pretty right. Take this Chimera around the main road, just like we did with the big trailer thing. Exactly the same, really. Just got to be a bit careful going over this bit here, I guess. Just going to put up here, get around this corner. It's going to pull up for a second. Bear with me for a second while we pull up there. Okay, all good. So we're going to continue on. And go all the way around the logistics centre. Whenever you tow another truck, it's always a little bit slower than when you go on your own. Making all right progress. It's worth being in high gear just for the fuel saving. They're not that much slower. Unlike when we were pulling the trailer, when we were almost twice as quick, or felt twice as quick. They were only a little bit slower. Again, we're not going to bother touching the fuel here in the shed. Keep his fuel stored for when we really need it. Just noodle our way back. Yes, I don't have anything like the same concern as when I was pulling the semi-trailer with cargo on. We're dipping over here. I think we should be fine. Lovely if we could have cleared that landslide. That would have been very pleasing. Just go a bit slow around here. This time I am going to go up and over. See how we go. Difficulty, it's going to be on the descent. Definitely wouldn't be semi-trailer like that. Or a heavy trailer, I should say. We pull that in high gear too. That's pretty cool. Yeah, see, we're hardly going any quicker. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, we're saving half the fuel burn. That's worth doing. Oh, this is a phenomenal progress day today. We are not even halfway through the day yet, getting close to there, and we'll have completed 3 tasks. We've had days and days where we haven't completed a task. So finally we reap the benefits of having got things together so we could get a few tasks done at once. Unfortunately, I think though that's the end of our good run of tasks that we've set ourselves up for. I think there's a couple more over in Solace Bay that we're in a good state to do, or will be. Have to work them out. Now I've just got to cross the water crossing down here, but I think with these 2 trucks that shouldn't be a problem. We thought to play around with the view a little bit because we're going quite slowly. Chimera is quite a lot bigger than the Mack, isn't it? You don't realise. I mean, you've got to see them from above, but looking at them from the side, look at those big wheels that thing's got. I mean, they're massive. He's going to be quite useful here. I probably should get the plaid and bring that back, buddy. And that could be pretty useful too. Actually, before I go through the water, pull up over here, turn him off, detach him. Go back and get that semi-trailer. Because then, actually turn it. Because then I'll be able to have a semi-trailer at my disposal. Here. This end of the map if I want to take it back and through. Could have grabbed it on the way. I kind of forgot while I was looking at how big the wheels on the Chimera were. I don't know if I'm going to use this much, but I figure given I left my other one at the cement plant, I don't really want to have to go back and get it, but I don't have to, or at least not just yet. First, I can do that. So hopefully we'll be able to still pull the Chimera through the water. Oh, we've got the semi-trailer on the back as well. I think we should be able to. We managed to do it with the White Western Star coming the other way, so I think we'll be able to do it with the Mack coming this way. here's the border we have to go through. Well, let's hope we are okay. We're not spinning our wheels too much. See, they're turning the water over, but they're not throwing it up in the air. We're okay in this gear. And all this Chimera's coming along behind. Should be good. Oh, hi, just here. There we go. Close now. Oh, just made it. I'll try and get in there while I've got the trailer on. That's asking a bit of trouble. Too much. Already. There we go. Great job. So we've now got the Chimera and we can do what we like with it. Turn its engine off. Leave it there. I might just top it up from mine so it doesn't have to go back to the semi-trailer from the Defence. And then while I'm here, there's a task where we need to take some water eddy barrel-y thing, boiler, and this trailer. To take them somewhere. Now, the boiler? Ooh, not sure now. Maybe I'm preempting a bit too much. Let's just stop the engine for a minute. There's definitely either a task or a contract. No. No, that's not one. Express delivery. Nope. No. Nope. No. Nope. Nope. And no. Okay, so none of them. rig? No. No, it's not there. No. Oh, that's the one I have to do to fix the last bridge. Nope. 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 Goodness me, it's hard to find some of these things, isn't it? Nope. Nope. There's quite a lot of tasks still to do. And I haven't got a plan for them yet. Right, so it's none of those. It's none of those things. So it must be a task. So if it's a task, I haven't identified it yet. So it's probably hiding behind something else. Okay, so that's pretty pointless. I know that there will be a boiler somewhere over here, and we have to take this trailer and the boiler somewhere. Problem is, the boiler isn't there because I haven't activated the task, so we've kind of jumped the gun a bit. So let's bring this trailer and just put it over here, which doesn't help us at all, but I thought I might have been able to do something better. I'm going to come back and fuel up. And then I've really got to think about what's my next. I think I'm going to just take the... I've sort of then got the end of my plan, my knowledge of what's where. So, might get a little bit trickier after that. We have done well because we've achieved 3 things in one day. That just doesn't happen. I can get a nice new shiny trailer. Then I have to have a look and see what tasks are where. So I can actually do a little bit of planning now. And work out what goes where and how it might work. Let's just have a little look. In terms of tasks, we've got minding the fish, which needs 2 chemical barrels to come over to here. And the chemical barrels are actually flopping about over here somewhere. There they are there. So that's sort of a 2-slot task. We need a truck with a crane and a 2-slot side bed rather than a semi-trailer. Hope floats eternal. We've got to take the flatbed with flatbed semi-trailer with spare parts on it. We've got to take, oh my gosh. Right, so we're looking to pick up that box there. A box somewhere over here. I can't quite see at the moment, but it'll be around here somewhere. Where are you, Boxy? It's a bit hiding. I think it's down there. I'm not sure where that one is. Okay. There's one over here that we keep driving past all the time. That's that one there. And then there's one over here somewhere, probably by the river. Yeah, it'd be down there. And one, you would hope it's sort of like somewhere down here. Well, this one we might be able to get when we got our 2 chemical barrels for the fishies. Oh, there it is there. Yeah. Okay, so they're all quite visible, really, except for the one that was over here that I don't know where it is. He's going to be somewhere. Can't see it. I'm looking over the top of it, obviously. Like a silly sausage. But anyway, right, so that's a possible. We need a high saddle for that because that's the trailer is a high saddle trailer. Vibing by the river we need a seismic vibrator. So that's going to be separate. Tower over yonder is to take that little chev, but it's up here, which is really quite hard to get to. A bit nasty. Not too sure about when we're going to do that. And we have to fix the truck when we get there, so we need spare parts. And finally, lakeside cabin, we need a medium and a short log, which is possible that the forester can do that. Pick them both up from here, take them up along the main road, turn off here. So that's not too bad for the forester. That's a pretty good one. Otherwise, though, contracts, we need to take a transformer to Selton River National Park. Now, obviously, it's probably already there. I don't know where it is. We'll find it. Logistics. This sounds like quite a nice one, actually, although we do need to take that Curtainside trailer. I don't know where it is, and probably the maintenance trailer from up here. So that's a maybe. That's in Solace Bay, so yeah, we might do something there. Also Solace Bay. Also Solace Bay. Yep, lots of Solace Bay stuff in these ones. More Solace Bay. Well, that's the one I was looking for. Oh, but we've got to complete major order and waterline of defence before we get to it. That's the one that needs the flatbed semi-trailer and the industrial boiler. Okay, fine. So unfortunately, and also some water. But yeah, we're not going to get to that one because we've got a whole bunch in the way. National Park, we need to take a construction rig semi-trailer. I don't know where that is. Oh, don't worry about the groundwork for the hydro plant and all those yet. Now, these two are more interesting. So this one clears a ravine site, which I can't remember if that's... This one opens up the new gateway. Yeah, this is quite good, actually. We need a construction... Now, is that construction rig semi-trailer? I kind of have a feeling that it's over here. Somewhere. The construction rig semi-trailer. I might be wrong, but I thought it might be there. Doesn't look much like one. Looks more like a, I don't know, a scout Curtainside or something. I might be wrong. Maybe that's not. But I thought it was there, the construction rig semi-trailer, and you had to take it all the way back. I might be wrong. That's an important one, though. And this is the other one that has to build, which is the highway. So we need 3 concrete slabs and an oversized cargo. So I think this one's the one I'm going to do next, just for fun. And we're going to jump into the White Western Star. And we're going to pick up 3 concrete slabs. Turn yourself around. Oh, wow. That would help, wouldn't it? Putting your lights on definitely helps. But this is going to be a major run type thing. Going back the other way this time, but at least we'll have 3 concrete slabs. Just run these concrete slabs down to the service centre or logistics centre where the Mack is and switch over and let the Mack do the run. The other question is, should I just take this semi-trailer that's here? But I do tend to prefer... Yeah, let's switch this one out. Tend to prefer to use the sideboard trailer rather than the flatbed. Although, to be honest, the flatbed has worked well for us when we were carting the beams and the medium planks, so I kind of don't want to lose it. I guess we'll be coming back up here again. Actually, no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this way. I'm going to do this way. I take this guy and park him here. We may use this for more cementy type things. Just run him straight back into there a bit. Hello. He's out of the way. And this way now we can keep using this flatbed and the other sideboard trailer that's the Mack's currently got. Use those two as our primary trailers for the moment. Let's get 3 concrete slabs. Okay, 3 concrete slabs. Okay, so we've made 3 concrete slabs. Going very slowly with this because I don't want to lose something that I've fabricated, because then I'll be out of concrete blocks or concrete. What is it? Cement. Out of cement. To do it again. That stupid system. This is what it did before, where it will not put them how I want them. It's like it says, no, I'm going to... Actually, let's try and do what we did with the vent. Right. Clearly, you're in the back part now. Thank you. Why did you switch to concrete blocks, you stupid system? I did not ask to switch to concrete blocks. So I've got to be careful now because I don't want to lose this concrete block that I've obviously crafted earlier. Pop it down over here. Where's my concrete slab? System, what are you doing? Concrete slab. Okay. Big block. You saw me make 3 concrete slabs. I'm not going mad. No concrete slabs left. The heck? This is the sort of thing that becomes very frustrating when you're playing the game. It's just completely broken itself. Because now I can't do what I wanted to do, obviously. Opens to us. Don't want to construct them. I just want to use my concrete slab that I had before, but no, it's gone. Concrete slab has now gone. The one that I had. Gee, that's really crap. Oh boy. I've got 2 concrete slabs and no more left there, which is pretty annoying. That's, yeah, so it just sort of puts a real blow. So now I've almost got to go back to the other map for nothing. It's really frustrating. I'm really, yeah, you might be able to tell. I'm really cross about that. I wonder if we need concrete blocks for anything. What do we need concrete blocks for? No. 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 Nope. 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 Maybe we don't need any concrete blocks for anything. Need more concrete slabs. Have more concrete slabs. Nope. Right. We need 2 concrete two concrete blocks to go into the water reservoir in Selton River National Park. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we don't need very many concrete blocks in the contracts at any rate. Wow. Maybe we need concrete blocks in some of the tasks. I don't think, oops, but I don't think any of the tasks you need concrete blocks. No, they don't. Okay. All right. So I'm going to load up those concrete blocks anyway, because I can take them. I can take them with me for that contract that needed them at the water, so that's something. Right. So they may as well go over there, and I'm kind of going there anyway. Across about that elusive concrete slab that just sort of escaped. Very frustrating. Oh, 152. So we're probably going to leave that alone now, that generator. He's in perfect spot to be delivered. The 152 litres on him, given that sometimes we need to have an extra litre in there now. Alright, so we'll see if we can bring this back and hand it over to the Mack at the service centre. Good. we're not going to have trouble bumping over here, drop off our top concrete block. Oh, we're good. Let's drop you. Oh, I wonder if the rear of the trailer had caught there. Pump it up and over. That's it. Shouldn't need all-wheel drive on coming up here. Quite steep, but not too bad. Should probably try and go high. That way we won't change gears, but we might stall out. Yes, this would be best to come up here in low plus if we had one. Now we need a little bit of a run up. I don't think we're going to make it all the way down to the logistics centre now. We might make it to the water crossing or something like that, or at least make it past the detour. Yes. Well, currently we'll have brought all our trucks down to the service centre, or the logistics centre. Will probably be fairly useless. We might take the Mack with this load transferred into its trailer, plus the Chimera back into Elton River National Park tomorrow. Not quite 8 o'clock yet, but we're definitely getting closer. We should be able to make it around the detour and that'll be about it. What's happening up here with these rocks? They are a bit rocky. Possibly better than the other way. We're going to have to do this little jump down the... Really stuck on that tree. Wasn't too bad. Bit of a drag for us, but we got there in the end. Come on. Obviously, this is almost as much as the White Western's car can do. Let's just have a look and see where we're going for time. 8:10, perfect. So we did get through the shortcut, but that's about it. So we'll continue down. Annoyingly, super annoyingly, we don't have enough cement to have made the extra concrete slab, or we made it quite happily, but then it just sort of put it in the ether. So some interesting things with that. Maybe it's worth just auto-loading here, because clearly, no, then again, I wanted to move it anyway. So anyway, I guess you just can't be too clever with this one. But that's all there is. So I hope you enjoyed today. Thanks for watching. It's the end of the day. I'm pretty happy on the whole, but would have rather been able to have those 3 slabs on board rather than 2 slabs and 2 blocks. But still, we will sort that out another day and see how we go. We may end up just doing a major run of cement just to bring 6 cement or something like that over, try and get our cement up a bit more, because you can see how many concrete slabs we're going to need going forward. Quite a lot. Anyway, that's it for now. Tomorrow we'll see what that day brings. That's it for now. Bye-bye.